In this cadre of scholars, is on? Okay, hold on, wait, hold on. There you go, right there. In these cadre of scholars, have two different paradigms. And that's, is it still on? Test it. That's neither here nor there. Basically, you're just getting where you fit in because the simple fact is we're not really necessarily talking in this particular crowd to babies. You know, this thing has been on for a while. We went through the whole Afrocentric movement, and this is 9 years for me, going on 9 years in June for me on the circuit. You see what I'm saying? And as you know, there's hundreds of videos and different things like that. So at this particular time, you're going to have to be your own master. This is not a religion where you're trying to doggone get the sheeple. It's not a movement. You see what I'm saying? You just choose what side because it really doesn't matter. It's not a movement. You see what I'm saying? So in that case, it's not a contradiction in turn for us to differ on the whole creation thing or whatever type thing and all. You just, you know, that's in general that's good because you're going to have to make that decision. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to make that decision. Now, it's interesting because the two sisters last night happened to be confidants in the aspect, you know, that, believe it or not, that one, because some brother called her a dyke. All for the simple fact that all of a sudden, because a sister said she was a bit aggressive, wait a minute, so a sister can't be aggressive. All of a sudden, there's got to be something wrong with it. So that's patriarchal in a way, any damn way. You know what I'm saying? You know, because they would have the audacity to even speak out. You see what I'm saying? And also both sisters are scholars, and this one here is a blue. Believe it or not, the sister, the one that was in the blue last night is a blueprint scholar. The other one in the peach right there is good friends with Richard King, and she is even, when I traveled to Detroit, taught me some things. You see what I'm saying? Taught me some things. But then again, on the other hand, that's the stew. That's what you need. You need that type of thing. This is not a religious movement where everybody has to agree on the same thing. We are a world-class people. You see what I'm saying? We're world-class people in the point right now, if you're given a certain form of scholarship, then it's going to ultimately be up to you to decide. So, in so many words, it's interesting because my whole thing as far as coming forth by night is probably the dialectical opposite of what Phil talked about last night. But that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. I state my case and, you know, based on my research, you know, we will deal with some of that as far as, and it's not a rebuttal or whatever. This is literally what I prepared because the simple fact was coming forth by night. And the sister that you saw up here early that gave you the goddess thing actually paved the way. It was almost a collaboration. You see, a collaboration on this particular thing and all because we came from some of the same schools in learning this particular stuff. And as she told you, you know, she is one of the sources of my whole goddess thing as far as me getting introduced into this particular part. And we sifting out the pages and stuff to Sister Kimberly Meadows. And I also want to give her a black hand. They did this. To give you an example, we got Brother Yehoshua. He's one of the original tribes of Israel. He is, let's put it this way, the Hebrew, but we kick it on the Typhonian level, we kick it on all types of things and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And it's not even a matter of what school I'm coming from and different things like that and all because we scholars. You see what I'm saying? And I had I'm actually proud to even have gotten to know the brother. Also, I'm glad that the brother is out speaking. You see what I'm saying? So so what I'm trying to say here is it's not a matter of that. We're talking about a university of multiple levels of trying to understand this, and ultimately you're going to have to make the choice. You understand what's going on here? Now,